Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a Dear Diary about the time I almost lost my eye. You know, it's so funny, now that I've been doing these Dear Diaries segments, I feel like I had a string of bad luck. It's time I get some good luck. Anyhow, I'm gonna talk about the time I lost my eye. Do you see how big my eyes are? Like, can you imagine almost losing my eyes? I could not even picture it. But yes, it did happen to me. So let's get right into it. Dear Diary. If I go back to the day that this happened to me, I can't, think about it and I think about it and it just doesn't make any sense. I just wasn't paying attention. But I seen it. I seen the man approaching, and I guess I just didn't think that he was going to approach and do anything. So I was downtown Toronto on Queen Street. I think it is. Like, it's like about a block or two from the mental institution, CAMH, and I am walking down the street saying, okay, I'm gonna send out some resumes. I'm gonna drop off some resumes, because back in the day we never had online applications. So I get off. I have my MP3 player in my ears. Get off the bus, which is across the street. Walk across the street, and I'm passing another bus stop. Walking, like, I guess, what, I guess I'm walking east. I'm walking east on Yonge. And as I'm walking, there's an older white female, Caucasian female ahead of me. And I'm trying to remember, there was someone behind me. I can't remember who was behind me. But anyways, there was a Caucasian male, walking towards me. So he passes the white girl, and I see him like you know, like his mouth is moving. So I see that he's saying something, but I don't think he's talking to me. So anyhow, I see the white girl kind of like, she moved away from him when he was walking, and he didn't even pay her any mind. Like, he didn't pay her any mind. It's like he looked at me and I was his target. But I never thought of it at the time. So anyways, we're walking and he's walking diagonally towards me. And he literally walks towards me, punches me in my eye, trips me, and then continues walking like he never did nothing. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. This male walks towards me, passes the Caucasian female, walks towards me, punches me in my eye, and trips me and continues walking. Not running, he continues walking. I thought it was Kill Bill. I won't even lie. I thought it was Kill Bill. I thought, you know, there's a part in Kill Bill. There's a part in Kill Bill where the guy, or somebody, or maybe it's a girl, I don't remember, but anyway, someone in Kill Bill goes like this with their hand and goes, and it's like they take out the eyeball. Someone, please show me that part in Kill Bill. There's a part in Kill Bill where they do that, and that's what I thought happened to me. Like, literally, I thought that happened to me. I'll never forget. I went down. I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Like, I couldn't see for that couple of seconds. Like, I couldn't see, and I thought my eye was completely gone. Like, I couldn't believe it. And I remember going like this, and one eye still working, and I have blood on my hand, and I'm thinking, oh my god, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like, I'm freaking out now. And so I'm like barely able to see, and like, I'm freaking out. I just got punched. I'm in pain. I'm crying. Like, everything's happening at once. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the shock of everything. Like, I don't know what's going on. The bus driver of the bus that the bus driver of the bus that I just came off of was going through, I guess it was a red light when I came off. Anyways, he was going through, he stopped, like literally past, there was no stop sign, like no bus stop, but he stopped, came off the bus and ran over to me. The white girl, I was like, call 911, call 911. She's like, I don't have a phone. Use mine. That was me. I was like, yeah, mine. I don't care. Use my phone to call 911 because I can't see. I can't fathom what happened. Like, come on. What? This white lady was like she didn't want to do it. Anyhow, so she calls 911. Another Caucasian male follows this man. And like I said, the man walked, okay? Never ran, walked. And follows this man to wherever he goes. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, whatever. And the bus driver's like, I can't stay, but here's my information. If they need a statement, they can contact me. I've seen everything. So I'm like, okay, well, at least somebody's seen something, because all I know is the man was a Caucasian male. That's all. I didn't take in any features. I don't know anything else. Like, nothing else comes to me. I don't know why I can't remember. Like, the things that traumatize me, it's like I block out the faces of the people that hurt me. I don't remember anything. If I see this guy, he could walk by me and I wouldn't even know it was him. But anyways, the ambulance gets there. And the ambulance is taking care of me or whatever. But the cops are not there. And the ambulance says they can't leave until the cops get there. Let me tell you something. The cops are right around the corner. That's where the police station is. Right around the corner. Literally not even a 5-minute drive. 40 minutes went by, these people did not show up. So the guy who followed my attacker came back and was like, I gotta go. I can't stay. But he's chilling at the corner at the lights. What? He's just chilling there. So the guy was watching him to see where he went or whatever, so therefore he could give his information to the cops, but he couldn't stay any longer, and the cops never showed up. Anyway, so the ambulance calls over, and I guess they say, oh, well, we figured, you know, he was long gone, so we never rushed over. I guess that was how it was. Point of the matter is, the cops didn't think that was anything of urgency, and they never showed up. So the ambulance talks to them or whatever, and then they say, okay, they're going to bring me to Mount Sinai Hospital. They had to bring me to the hospital. So they brought me over to Mount Sinai Hospital, and the cops were to meet me there. So the cops were going to come, but they were going to come to the hospital because obviously their asses were too lazy to care about a black female that was attacked. So I get to the hospital now, and I remember I called my boyfriend at the time, which is my son's father, my first son's father, and he was just at a basketball game around the corner. He ended up getting there first before my sisters or anything, and we went to the hospital, and I'm just trying to remember, like, after being at the hospital, I don't even think I remember. I just remember being in a dark room. Like, the room was a little dark. I don't know why the hospital room was so dark, but it was a dark room. And this dude, I'll never forget, because this man told me, this is probably when we just started talking. Like, maybe we just started a relationship. I shouldn't say started talking. We were talking for at least some time before, but we just started an actual, oh yeah, we're going to be boyfriend and girlfriend type of stupidness. And he was like, I gotta go because I gotta clean up the place. My mom's coming and she's going to get mad if the place isn't clean. And I looked at this dude and I thought, that's so weird because you live on your own. So your mom's coming to your house. Yeah, I know. Like, you don't want your parents coming to a dirty house. But, like, the way he was saying it, I was just like, it sounds like it's your mom's place. Yeah. I was only 20. I was 19 at the time that I got attacked. I was 19 at the time I got attacked, almost turning 20. But I was 19. We were 19. I was 19. And I was told that he was the same age as me, so, you know, he had his own place, which was fine. But yeah, it turned out he didn't have his own place. And he wasn't even 19. He was younger than me. Anyways, I didn't find that out till later. That's probably another story time, but whatever. So point of the matter is he ended up having to leave. Fine. My sisters were there. My sister was there. I don't remember my oldest sister came, but I know my sister of 7 years was there. And they didn't want me to look in the mirror. Like, why can't I look in the mirror? Like, it didn't make any sense. So they came and they checked me out, and they told me I had a fractured nose. No. I had a fractured jawline. My right side was fractured. My nose wasn't broken, but there was a nose fragment that I think was cracked in my nose. And then my eyeball was hanging off by one thread. That's what they said. From one punch. My eyeball was hanging off by one thread. So they basically were like, we gotta call the eye surgeon ASAP because you might lose your eyeballs. Hold on. Sorry, I heard the kids. Anyhow, so they're like, you might lose your eyeballs. Your eyeball. Sorry, eyeball. And gotta call the eye surgeon and got all this working. And they were all freaking out. And I'm freaking out thinking, what is happening? And my sisters were like, don't look in the mirror. My sister was like, don't look in the mirror. Why can't I look in the mirror? Don't look in the mirror. Why can't I look in the mirror? So they were like, whatever you do, because I wanted to go to the washroom. Whatever you do, don't look in the mirror. So I went to the washroom. I used the washroom. For those nosy people, I peed. And I looked in the mirror. And when I looked in the mirror, I started bawling. Like, literally, I was bawling. Guy, my eyeball, like, I couldn't see my eyeball. My eyes were closed. My eyes were swollen shut. But they were, like, purple. Like, it was, like, purple. And it was huge. Like, no, I think that was too big. Maybe it came out to about here. I think it came out to about where my nose was. It was a big, big purple eyeball that was closed. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I had to do, like, x-rays and all this stuff. So then they finally said I didn't have to do eye surgery. What they did is they gave me steroid drops for my eye. Steroid drops. They warned me that my vision may not be 20/20 on this eye anymore. Yeah, right eye. My vision might not be 20/20 anymore on that eye. But they gave me the steroid drops. So that's what I did. I had steroid drops that I had to drop in my eye. And I think my first son's father dropped them in my eye for me a few times when he came by my house. But that's what I had to do. And for my nose, they said I can't sneeze because what would happen is if I sneeze, the eye tissue from my eye would go into the nose fragment, broken nose fragment in my nose, and then I would have to have surgery. So I wasn't allowed to sneeze. I couldn't sneeze. I couldn't blow my nose or anything until they gave me the clearance to say that I could do it. And then they said my jaw was okay. I think it would just naturally heal. So sometimes when I do videos, I look in my eyes and I could, like, to me it looks like, kind of looks like my eyes are, like that my eye's a lazy eye. A little bit, like it goes off. It looks like it goes off to different directions. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe I'm just picky, but that's what I see when I do videos. And I always thought, oh my gosh, like I always hated that. And I think that's where it stems from because of this situation. And also my nose. Sometimes I look at my nostrils and I know one part of our body parts are bigger than the other, but for me, my nostrils look uneven at times. Like, I think this nostril looks really big compared to this nostril. And I think that's why. Anyhow, as you can see, I didn't do eye surgery. I didn't do nose surgery. I was able to not sneeze or blow my nose for the time that I needed to. So my nose is okay. I can sneeze and blow my nose now. I'm talking fine. And I didn't have to do eye surgery at all. I just dropped steroids in it. The bad news of this story, which I want to wrap it up because I think I'm kind of long. The bad news of this story is, unfortunately, because the cops took so long to get there, they didn't catch the person who did it. They never found the person who did it. We're assuming that maybe the person was from CAMH, the mental institution, but they also have a disclosure where they can't release any information if someone comes back with blood on their hands or bloody knuckles or anything like that. They can't give out that information. So because they can't give out that information, we wouldn't be able to find the person. And of course, obviously, when they went to the corner, there was no one chilling at the corner. So I applied for the Criminal Injuries Board or something like that. So, and they gave me some money for my heartache or pain. And that's the end of that story. So guys, if you like the story, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And realize that there's more Dear Diaries to come. Also, there's more Mummy Mondays and lock updates. I'll just call them lock updates. I don't know what else to call them. And yeah, so do me a favor and like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Ciao.